Alright guys, so this is my first impression and a review of the Missy Lynn palette. I'm going to show you how I use it, do a full face of foundation, highlighting, contouring, concealer, all that good stuff. If you'd like to learn how I achieve this look, all you gotta do is stay tuned. Okay, so first thing first, I'm going to start out with primer. I'm going to go ahead in with NYX Angel Veil and Becca. This is their Ever Matte Poreless Primer. So now I'm going to go in with foundation, and I'll be using Lancome Teint Idole Ultra in color 540. You guys know I love this, and I'm getting a little darker, so I get to go in with pretty much my summer color, and I'm going to just blend that all over my face. And as you can see, the beauty of using a tiny bit deeper foundation, or at least a foundation to match your skin tone, is a lot of times it just eats those blemishes up. And my skin is doing well, but I have a couple of issues right now I'm kind of concerned about, as you can probably see. Okay, so next I'm going to go in and conceal any leftover blemishes that I have, and I'll be using my Lancome Maki Complete in Deep Suede, and I'm just going to place that in places where I have my acne marks or any darkness, anything like that. So I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques blender sponge. This is my first time trying it. It's already completely wet, and this is it at its full size. I've submerged it in water, but I want to use a little bit more Extra Fix Plus just to blend this concealer out. Honestly, I prefer a brush for this. I'll use that for my concealer, a little bit of a heavier consistency product, but I just like the way a brush blends it out. I'm gonna go slightly under my eyes just to cancel out, because this is more of a caramel concealer. That's just to cancel out some darkness. I'm gonna go in with a highlighting concealer to brighten the center of my face a tad bit more. Now I'm just gonna go all over and blend. Now I'm going to go in and highlight, and what I'm going to use is a combination of Tarte Maracuja concealer, and this is in Deep. And then I'm going to go in with NARS, and this is their Creamy Radiant Concealer, and this is color Amande. I like the NARS because it's glowy. I like the Tarte because it's super amazingly pigmented, and I just love how they work together and the effect that they give. I'm going to go in with this BH Cosmetics brush. And what you're gonna do is go in and shape your face. If you want really high, short cheekbones, and you can stop like right around here. And I like to go up and then in my eyebrow area. I know that looks really messy, but we're gonna blend it out. And it's gonna make for a more natural look in the eyebrow area. I'm just going in with a tiny bit more, just the remainder off the back of my hand, patting it out. For my contour, I'm gonna go in with TEAK from Fashion Fair, and I'm going to use it on my sponge because it has a nice precise edge. And I'm gonna go in and blend up. Around the back of my jaw. Now I'm going to take all the remainder and go in very close around my hairline. Now I'm going to go with my brush and slightly just stamp it out because I want it to be intense, very bronzy. As you can see, that edge really gives the cheekbone that super sharp look. I'm gonna go in and blend this out a little bit. You don't want too much of your contour coming down. It could really age your face and give you a weird kind of shape. I like this sponge. It kind of allows the product to really sit up there better than any sponge I've used. And at first it was making me feel kind of weird, like it's not really meshing the product well, but kind of cool. I'm gonna go in and set my face with MAC Prep and Prime. And then I'm gonna go in and contour. Now this is a really great highlight and contour, but I do like to go in and reinforce cream products with powder. It helps with longevity and it also helps with pow factor. The contour on this is pretty amazing. I love TEAK for that reason. It's a nice, very deep color. And now I'm gonna go in, and this is the Misty palette. I think I want to go with this peachy gold, but I think I'm going to go in with some of this bronzy color first to kind of give my face a warm, almost kind of a blush over this contour to kind of give it a more bronzy look. So that really helps to warm the cheeks up. Now I'm going to go in with a combination of both of the golds and sweep it over my cheekbone. Just pretty much just going like this, back and forth. I'm gonna sweep it right in the center, right over the tops of my nose. Gives a really pretty glow. And this is a palette that it's baked, so you can use it wet or dry. It gives a really beautiful glow. This deepest color right here, I'm gonna go in and see how this works for a contour. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. This color is a nice deep brown. And it shows up pretty well as a contour. And I'm pretty sure using this by itself would have been really great as well. just gonna go in, kind of blend everything out. Okay, so as you guys can see, I've done my eyebrows. I'm now going to go in and kind of deepen my crease and just do a little simple eye. I'm gonna go in first with this rusty orange color, and I'm gonna blend that all throughout my inner crease. Now I'm going to go in with that deepest color and focus that on the outer third. I'm going to take some of that gold and fluff it into my inner tear ducts, making sure it's very diffused. Just very fluffy. Taking whatever's left over and lightly brushing it over my eyebrow highlight, just lightly. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm pretty much done with my face. I went and did my eyebrows and my eyelashes, and I will have videos linked in the bottom bar just in case you need to learn how to do that. Sometimes it takes too long to do on camera, but the first impression for this palette is it's pretty great. I really love the fact that there are very usable highlight and contour tones in there for many different skin tones, especially dark skin. Great eyeshadows, great color selection, and you know I love BH Cosmetics palettes, and I'm a big fan of Missy Lynn, so if you're interested in checking out this palette, I will have the link in the bottom bar. I think it's a really good situation, and they're really inexpensive. Alright guys, so as always, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch, and hopefully